Okay, and welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in our resistance run in patch 0.4.90. Where I'm expecting to get paddled by the aliens a little bit more because, I was blowing their stuff up and they didn't appreciate it. And we've lost most of the Earth defense fleet, and I think there's a fleet on the way to Mars to, try to do the same to Mars, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Can't do that mission.
Ready for my mission.
What's the
You
up?
can.
On their way to the
I
target
suppose you
site.
can as well.
I'm here. Let's see what we can see.
Risking the alien. I think that's the one we want to arrest, basically. We need parasites, and I think we might even need the one after parasites. To unrest it. So we're taking our sweet time, just observing it, do its thing, until we have the appropriate cell.
I will help them.
We have got some intel on our target.
There's nano factories. We definitely did want that. Really need grid drive yet. Don't need the salvage bay yet. Military Science Research Center, sure.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Launch trajectory, targeting low Earth orbit. Okay. Did our medium orbit station survive? Yes. Okay, so the aliens came in, they paddled our fleet, and had their fun, and went home. Okay. I was like mentally prepared for them to blow the thing up, and they didn't apparently. So we probably have too many ships going to be called soon. But that's fine. I can
Recon
tolerate that.
complete.
Recon complete.
Has arrived at low Mars orbit. Taking trajectory to Romeo 77. So the Martian fleet is about to have an engagement. We will accept engagement, because we're not going to abandon the station. We will try to fight this battle. I don't think we got enough torpedoes. I'm just going to say that. I don't think we got enough for torpedoes. But we're going to try. High wall, full speed. We've got 8 ships versus 7. Yeah, I don't think we have enough torpedoes. All I'm going to say is we don't have enough torpedoes. Well, we've got, like, 1 set of torpedoes. That's not what I want. I want a box like. Thank you. Okay. There we go. So I think what we basically got, except for 1 ship, we got 1 ship per ship. So we're gonna say 1's gonna hit you. We're gonna say the battleship's gonna be like it's the 2 launcher, 2 sets. This way, we at least cause the entire enemy fleet to do some panic and/or evasive maneuver. We do got 4 tubes a ship, so there is a decent possibility that, unless they're really rocking the point defense, that the enemy does not have enough point defense. Defensive maneuvers. Full speed ahead. And engage. Have your targets. Fire when it makes reasonable sense to fire. And we are being jammed. We are still running Mark II targeting computers, so they are jammable. We need contacts. A little bit. Enough to penetrate. Blown up. Looks like no. Wait, no, there were 7 ships. We got 1. Scratch 1 bogey. The rest of the missiles proved ineffective. Nope, never mind. Scratch 2 bogeys. The rest of the missiles proved ineffective. Scratch 2 bogeys, damaged 3 more, lost the entire combat fleet. Which was expected with that large of an engagement, I'd say. Let's start upgrading. No, we've apparently never got around to fixing, fully fixing this place. We're gonna fix this place.
May be the problem here, and we can monitor Delta H. Roger. Flight Fido, look real good. Roger, Fido, good.
This is our second Martian station.
Telcom, how you looking? Look good, Roger. So we may tend to lose as we take over. Let me try auto now. Gotta try the steerable again, done.
Couldn't try the stir ball again. Ah,
Roger, we got good data.
space chatter.
We on steerable down? That's a birdie flag. Just hold it in there pretty good. Roger. Okay, everybody, hang tight. 7.5 minutes. Flight gun, just landing radars fixed. The velocity's beautiful. Roger. Flight control. Go control. 2 fuel. Defense 2 fuel correct.
Going to farm.
2 fuel only.
Actually, what do we got up here? We got
Critical.
my 4 shipyards being built.
Roger. Descent 2.
We got 1
Houston, it's descent 2 fuel to monitor over.
layered defense to defend it.
Going to 2.
I would like if we can sneak one up here.
Roger.
The nano factory. Okay. So I'm gonna either do the nano factory or the farm. We will
30 seconds.
build the nano factory.
Roger, about 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds. 64. Okay, we still got landing radar.
And I've got a little bit of power left.
Beautiful.
Um,
Yes. Okay.
It's not gonna be particularly good. Well, actually, it will be perfect hydroponics bay. It won't be enough to mitigate the entire water and volatiles of the station, but we'll get the full reduction of 1.8. There'll be enough people here to get the full reduction.
Okay,
Okay.
I got 64.
And that'll make it easier to replace Tier 2 stations in Mars area, as long as they don't come for that station next.
Ready for orders.
Meantime, you get back to
We'll
stabilizing
restore
Mars,
peace
or
to this
stabilizing China.
nation.
I'm here.
We'll get our next opportunity to take these in 15th of June. It is somewhat tempted to try to kill the alien just so we don't have to follow it around, but not that desperate for that right now. 1.4... 1.8.
We'll restore peace to
Oh
this
no,
nation.
Mexico. Mexico's gonna get prioritized. Get Mexico below 2.
We'll turn down the heat.
5% space science is tempting. No, I should put the space mining on you. And then you're saving up for untouchable. You're saving up to remove your corrupt. You were saving up to get computer scientist, so that's only 10 more XP. Iron Hand's not that interesting. We don't really do oppression very much. Then we've been all the way around because you're the untouchable guy. Okay.
Offering assistance.
Maybe you've seen the films. Sadistic drill
Diamondoids.
instructors demanding the impossible of poor, good-hearted men. You think it's inhumane. You think it won't be like that here. But by God it will. Because even one weak link gets everyone killed. Colonel Hans Castillo. Training video taken in Nicaragua.
Yeah. So we need the replacement to that. Advanced missile warfare is a little tempting. Because then we get better missiles. We'd get most of the advanced missiles are even fewer missiles per salvo, but if they hit, they do a lot more damage. Let's just say. Or what? Superconductors. Yeah, I think it's superconductors what I need for the full tree. Tin droplet. Tin droplet later needs superconducting magnets. Which needs superconductors, yeah, okay, so superconductors next. There we go. And improved ship handling will finish in March. And then we can have their armor roll at that point. Takes the lead in superconductors. Okay.
Surveillance complete.
That's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine.
We've moved the needle.
Things are stabilizing.
The people will come to our side.
Violence is abating.
Yeah, until is it Farragut Station? Yeah, until actually no, Farragut Station, the docks are intact, so I could just set you up to the medium orbit again. And now we're waiting for the fleet to be built. There we go. So there's more ships arriving. So those are the MC-1 ships with burner drive. I suppose we should actually rebuild the Martian fleet while we're thinking about it. Block 4 class monitors for Mars. Yeah. And apparently the aliens are being nice enough to leave my stations intact when they blow my fleets up. Allowing me to very rapidly replace the fleet. The only thing we're losing is the laser defense. So we'll get that fixed and we'll get back to doing stuff in space as soon as it's all built. Okay, research-wise, you're done in February. You're April. April's after March, so it's been February, March, okay. Love the first sites reasonably soon.
Offering support.
Smuggling ring. I'd like the resources to investigate this right now. Because we have admin, we can just enforce stricter cargo protocols. Also reduces boost priority, but that's fine. That looked into quietly. We don't have enough social science bonus on that hat specifically. Okay, so let's... we'll try to keep it quiet. Yeah, we'll try to keep it quiet. Uncovered, okay.
I have new information.
will come to our side.
We're not going to sortie Romeo 17 yet. It's a little tempting. It depends on what it's up to.
Things are cooling off.
The answer is inserting an alien, I'm guessing.
We're winning their
fleet-
hearts and minds.
No, there it is. It's Luna, apparently.
Order is returning.
Targeting low Earth, yeah. New layer defense. Okay.
Choose a card, now blow on it, perfect. Then tap my hand 3 times, wonderful. And just like that, the card floats away. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, home video of his daughter's 3rd birthday.
So obviously he's a witch. I say jokingly, but I know it's a practical trick. So of course we didn't have control of that, so they went for nuclear fusion methodologies. We don't want that yet. We don't want that yet. I'm not even going to help with that. If you want that, you can do it yourself. Okay, launches for low Earth orbit. Okay. I've gained control of Madagascar. Okay. Do a quick check. See, is that servant fleet? The servant fleets aren't doing anything problematic yet. Alien detected in Canada. Yes, we know of that alien. We've been following him. We have plans, and those plans require some technology to be completed. 16th of March. 3 council actions away. This one will be... Oh, these 2 might finish this council action. We'll see. Any special missions we need to do? Looks like not. Okay. Military Science Research Center. Do I have any more research centers? Yes, we have space that I should do. I should do the space one as well. Okay, and then now that we have the military one, I should actually improve our military bases. So, resistance... This place. We've got 3 military ones. I may have just the power just to straight up do it. Yeah. There we go. So that's going to basically double the effectiveness of our military research on this hab, jumping us from 5 and 2.5. In fact, actually, it's 10 after the upgrade. The military research, yeah. That's a big jump. And we really care about that percentile more than we care about the Miltech. If everything goes according to plan, the Miltech will never get used. Percentile, on the other hand, will get used a lot. Yeah. Should maybe see if we've actually got an upgrade to admin node. Somewhere... Actually, the easy place to do that's going to be, say, tech tree. Beautiful tech tree. And then we can look up admin node, because admin node is going to be prerequisite to admin node if it is the case. Admin node, yeah. Upgrades to admin tower, which requires white color automation. That's why it hasn't shown up yet. No point looking in the tech tree if it's not in the tech tree.
Offering counsel.
Smuggling ring covered. Okay, so we're gonna have them all quietly transferred and replaced. We've got no Marines to send in. We're not extremist. And we're not initiative. So we quietly transfer them away. 59% chance it does nothing. And we got the bad result, of course. Take me to Nachi. Okay, we only lost one item. Rebuild all. Reasonably cheap to fix.
We have got some intel on our target.
Oh, I suppose the other question is, was that the only place I had doing military? Or do I have other military ones to upgrade? No, it looks like that was the only one doing military. Got a lot of potential military or material science. Granted, that's mostly most of the unupgrade stuff there is actually on Mars. And then we have space. I'd like the space to be better too, but obviously that means we need to research it, which is what we're doing. I'll be finished in March 5th.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Order is returning.
Our case remains unheard.
Violence is abating.
Exception of targeting computer. It looks like everything will be done in March. Of the bottom here. Well, even the top, I suppose, just adds another one that's going to be done in May. White collar will also be done in May. And actually, just realizing I probably want white collar for the thing that I was like, I should look into the upgrade for the thing. The answer is we need white collar for. What are we working on? We're working on white collar. It's almost like somehow I knew. I didn't, but it's almost like I knew. FSS, yeah. There's some decent ones in here, but none that we're gonna go for, I think. You're waiting, you're not waiting for Iron Hand. Not too worried about Russian, we don't really do it. Grab a Survivor here. You want untouchable, so you're waiting for 150. We want to remove corrupt on you, so you need 2 more. Whatever you want is probably 20 pointer. Yeah. Nation builder would actually be pretty good. Probably save up 40 points for nation builder. Probably untouchable there. Power broker is also good. Yeah, probably do power broker. Save 20 for power broker. We're saving up your scientist to 32. So you need 7 more. Okay, in around. Mostly working raising knowledge. And this is the stable country, so at this point we're just like, yeah, raise knowledge. Well, keeping an eye out for cohesion issues. While we try to raise the GDP as well, a little bit. And we're still trying to improve the cohesion in America, because it's America. Who'd have guessed? Mission control is doing pretty good. 59 mission control as well. And then Mexico needs the same sort of treatment America does. That's basically the greater American sphere, except for Canada. And then we're getting an extra opportunity to take this over in June. So let's try to do it this June.
Offering support.
Nothing unusual found.
Oh, you did not actually manage to track him this time. He probably isn't going
We're
anywhere,
winning
so
their
it's not
hearts
going
and
to lose track of
minds.
him, but...
Violence is abating.
We've moved the needle.
Things are stabilizing.
March. You might actually finish before... no. Next cycle. Yeah, so these are going to finish in the next... these 3 are going to finish in the next cycle. And these are going to... well, this was actually moved up to April, because other people are helping. Okay, I think the balance we got going on is fine. Let's confirm and keep going. There's our space science research. Do we have any more research centers to do? I just want to have the life one. Or did it not scroll up far enough to see it? Did not scroll up far enough to see it. Should grab that one. Welfare is pretty decent. We're running a decent amount of welfare, so we probably want that 30%. Okay, HABs. We're now looking for space HABs in Earth orbit. The Martian ones are not really going to get fixed. Okay, so can we get these 3 upgraded to space? No, those are life. I'm looking at the wrong color. That's the life indicating. So Mars. Low Earth orbit space. Got 4 space. We're gonna have to upgrade 1 to solar panel. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade 1 to solar panel if I want the other 3 to be... space. Yeah, so when it's done, the added power of the space plus the added power of the solar will, in theory, mean power goes up. Spare power goes up by 2. So it's actually more power than we needed, but we weren't going to be able to afford 4 at that balance. Let's filter the Earth so I can track which ones still have upgrades. I think we had it in multiple places. We had it here as well, yes. Same sort of thing. We got 4 space. We don't have enough power to power 4 space. We replace 1 with a solar array, the rest with the upgrade. There we go. I think that's all the space. There'll be some diminishing returns there, because that'll be 60% space, which is more than 10%, or more than the 50% where the diminishing returns kick in. But that'll be fine. That'll totally be fine. Yeah, that'll make a big... well, if we actually decide to invest in this, it'll make a big difference. And at some point we will want fusion. We don't want it yet. Okay, so our servant one just got...
I would help them.
How's our fleet coming along?
I have new information.
Sir Francis Drake didn't defeat the Spanish Armada by building even bigger ships. He won by overwhelming them with smaller, lighter boats. It is as true today as it was in 1588. If your ship is too slow to turn, you're doomed. Colonel Hans Castillo, personal correspondence during the Salvadoran Civil War.
Okay, so with that we want... I think it's not supercapacitors, we want superconductors for the Chin radiator. Anyway, we still want control of that, so that's fine. Yeah, of course, for this game works, you basically assume you're going to get something like 10 ships. If the aliens really come up with all the numbers, you're the ones on the receiving end of the alien swarm. In this game, usually. And our ships in Earth orbit will be done 93 days. So there's ferricites.
We are learning how the Hydras control our people's minds, Commander.
So, next is Hydra containment, and we want to resource that as soon as it pops up. We'll work on alien technology while we're waiting for it.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Order is returning.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
So you'll be done in April, you'll be done in April. We don't have control of that one, we're just making it go faster, apparently. Oh, before we lose track of all the... I've already lost track of all of them. Whoops, I probably went Sun Cycle too many. Okay, should I track them down with?
Ready.
You have a decent
Ready
investigate.
for my
Yeah, your
mission.
job is usually, you know, assassinating people, but go find me one of these guys who's easy to find and maybe not expected to have the highest loyalty. 13 is better. Yeah, go work on the 13 guy.
Surveilling target.
Your orders? We'll see what we can find.
What's the up?
Wait. 2 in Canada.
We'll see what we can find.
2 in Canada. I think there's like an alien up here.
Lending my expertise.
Surveillance complete.
Surveillance complete.
Is 13. Okay. Continue. Servants fail to turn counselor mission. Okay.
I will report
That's
when
why
my
we run
mission is
reasonably high
complete.
loyalty. So that's Alpha 6. That's the one we've been following. Yeah, we know where Alpha 6
Move
is.
the needle.
Head module complete. Well, some bits of it are complete. It's not complete. I think it's not completely. No, actually, it is completely complete because that was the destroyed one on our otherwise
Found
constructed
something.
station. That's fair.
Here's what we found.
Launches for low Earth orbit. Okay. Launches for low orbit. They're building a reasonably large fleet apparently near Earth.
Where to?
Okay. 5 for 17 or 16 for 13. Go with that one. And we're going to spend influence here. 80% chance to turn.
They'll be working for us soon.
What's the op? Gear up.
Okay, 13th of May for the targeting computer, 9th of April for life science, 13th for April for the white collar. That's actually playing, that's going real fast. Oh, no. April, yes, April 13th. Next year. Next year. Not that fast. It's so slow, it's looking fast. There we go. Open research. I didn't set it as favorite, so I'm going to go find it. Although it gets assigned to those off anyway, so only containment. That's a priority. Then in July.
Offering assistance.
We have got some intel on our target.
I have new information.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
We now have a spy in the ranks.
I work for you now.
Mainly because we gave them an offer they couldn't refuse. Life Science Research Center complete. We start building utility ships, we'll probably want a mobile space lab. Maybe do heavy fission pilot at some point. Oh, we haven't done information science lab. We should do information science lab. Let's do that after targeting computer because they're the same type. We're going to want operation centers. Let's grab operation center. At some point, we're going to need mission control at the wazoo, and that's going to be the way to get it. Do nothing, because eventually we're probably going to merge that with one of our nations.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Anchor habs are pretty much built. Surprised they're not actually all the way built. Oh, that reminds me, I should go to habs. We now have the life science upgrade. That's going to upgrade it from 2.5 to 10%. And it's going to double the welfare upgrade, so... We are doing welfare, so this will do a bunch of improvement in welfare as well. Is that the only place where we had... Yeah. International... Oh, international was just where we did it. The other one we're going to want to do is the info one. Did we actually set up an info one? That's space. That's space. That's energy, and we apparently don't have enough power for the energy one to work right. So we obviously want to replace you, because yeah, but it's not working. Though that turns into a replacement with what, so we're not going to bother right now. Fixing that. You're the military one. Apparently to 2 space. Ah, that's how I made it work on the other one, is we did 1 energy lab. Skunk works there, okay. Yeah, so at some point I probably want another station so we can cover the type that we're currently working on, or want to work on next, which is human science, because we're getting it all from orgs and counselors and none from space stuff. Targeting computer early May. We're going to want to target you June, so we got like
Ready for orders.
2.5 months.
I will tell our story.
Standing by for orders.
You're stable, you're mostly stable. You could use the stability.
Restoring order. Offering support.
We'll probably want that at some point. Ship construction-wise, 48 days we
I
should
have new information.
Fleet for Earth ready. And then we'll probably start interdicting Earth surveillance again. They're back to surveilling again.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The situation remains chaotic.
Component armoring, we might want that at some point, but usually I find if you're taking enough hits, the contemplating armoring the components is going to save you. The answer is no, it's not. You're very dead. Yeah. There's our operations center. Influence cost, we probably do want to pick that up. Then maybe the money one as well. Well, we might want to pick up the influence one so that we can save on turning it into money production as well, so.
I'm here.
Okay, are you saving up? Yeah, you're probably saving up for Nation Builder. I want to save up 40 for that. Otherwise, do you want to pick any of these up? Command would give us more control points, which you don't really need right now. We'll take the science one. And then you... Science one up. You're saving up for senior scientist, which is 2 more. I'm still gonna pick the science one up on you. Do it. Here it is. Because it's providing some base science. In theory, now that means one of these science ones is not necessary. It would literally be one of the science ones, right? So it'd be, hey, do you want 5 less info science or 5 less social science? That's what. Right. We don't need the stat bonus on that anymore. Science one here. Yeah, that's the science one. And you're saving up for untouchable. And you want to get rid of crooked, which you can now. Oh no, that was gain crooked. You want to get rid of corrupt. So you get that +3 loyalty back. We earn more money. Apparently lose a little bit less influence. I think we can work with that. We also want the welfare cost modifier to go down. And this guy, in some ways, is sort of our jack of all trades, right? Not really good at anything except for administering.
I will help them.
There's a targeting computer 3. We are going to want the information science lab. But we don't even have the level 1 one. That explains why I don't have it built anywhere. Maybe I should fix that. And it'll be done even before the cycle, the counselor cycle is done. Okay.
Surveillance complete.
Okay, half the Mars fleet's replaced.
We've moved the needle.
Adamantine armor set as favorite. Remask scoop, I'm less interested in.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Things are cooling off.
Here we go. Information science lab is done. Adamantine armor is going to get prioritized next. It's up, not down. There we go. Oof. 22nd of January next year.
Target secured.
Aliens suffer more enthrall penalties versus our points. Yeah.
Where to? On the way to the target site.
Yeah, saving it for untouchable, which is 150. You want nation builder, which is 40. Power broker wouldn't be bad here. Well, it's untouchable, but power broker wouldn't be bad. Probably take power broker first. You want one more before you can take up the senior computer scientist. Yeah, I'm not worried about Iron Hand, so you can just take more security. Keep 25 security. And then it'll be ready to cause problems with even the people that are result in being marked. Attach a rocket. Use the laser. Use the laser. Regulatory capture. Okay. Attempt to do this just for the research unlock chance. Yeah, let's pick that up.
Lending my expertise.
We have got some intel on our target.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The people will come to our side.
Order is returning.
We found something.
This will be done in 4th of July. It's June 1st. When was our breakpoint with? I think it was June something. June 15th. So let's go one more cycle, basically as we were. And then we'll try to quickly break into
We're going in.
China.
Offering counsel.
Surveillance complete.
I need you for the break-in. We'll have a little launch to 135. Oh, barely has enough Delta V to do that, apparently. Or is that barely using any? Maybe it's barely using it. We'll send it anyway. Okay. Then you want to go to 35. No, mostly using it. Okay. Surprising, actually. Resupply. No, you also. Okay, and then you can go fly to 117. Let's fly quickly. Join 117, and now we have Romeo 117, full 12 ship fleet up at medium orbit. And we have Victor 161 doing a surveillance mission. So it's about to have a bad day. Engage. They're making a run for it. We'll try to catch it. Just don't think we are going to. Okay. Launch to the closest station, do a quick refuel. Once more after Victor 161. Engage. They're willing to fight. And yeah, we have hopefully excessive ammunition. Hopefully. So each MC2 ship has brought 4 tubes of torpedo bay, or 4 torpedo bays. The MC1 ships are brought 2 each. So there are lots of torpedoes headed their way. The other alien ship's just not even attempting to not even attempt to avoid it. It's just like, yep, it's coming. It's very dead. Very dead. Okay, speed it up, hopefully get the simulation to end quicker. There we go. Launch and refuel at Cordova.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
And get back up to Farragut.
We've moved the needle.
Okay. And we're now waiting for the aliens to, you know, come try that surveillance thing again.
Things are stabilizing.
Presumably that might be what that's for.
Destroyed.
Or that might be them coming to simply do another attempt at surveillance with a bigger fleet. Tier 114 on a transfer mission.
Acknowledged.
Okay, it's time for crackdown. China is vulnerable for at least one cycle, 74% chance of success. I suppose because we're doing crackdown and purge, I can go straight for the executive here.
Turning up the heat.
I'm here.
Where do you need me? Removing our enemies.
Reporting in. Headed there now.
Headed there now. You want 150. To be fair, Puppet Master wouldn't be too bad either, but we'll wait a bit before we grab that. Not worried about 14. I think you needed 40. You needed 40. Find a power burger. You were 32, so we can now enact yours. Go to a senior computer scientist. And I suppose we can save up to 64 at this point and do chief computer scientist. Again, for more info science and more monthly income. I think we've already been around here, yeah.
Though our methods may differ, we both wish to safeguard humanity.
You want the knowledge on targeting computer. You want the FBI. I'm not on board with giving the FBI. You're still willing to call that a fair trade, apparently, with the Foundation here. 3% government's not something I'm super excited about. Give you targeting computer because you're asking nicely. I'll give you boost instead of you give me boost. Okay, I don't want to give them every last drop of boost, but okay, 300 boost. Final offer. Pick up an advanced rail cannon. If we actually research that, that's a decent cannon. Decent frontal cannon. We still probably want the like 3-slot cannon on it, but we could probably work that. There's some ships, so if we get the drive to power an appropriate ship, that would actually be interesting. Rapid shipbuilding would be nice.
Offering support.
Oh, and they were able to put their production up in time.
The people will come to our side.
I will report when my mission is complete. Target lost.
Target lost, okay. It's
I will
obviously
report
not a
when my
success
mission is
for you coming up, so you go on board.
Mission cancelled.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Ireland has the bomb. Okay. Councillor Imad Hamad is no longer in residence custody. I was not aware that he was in my custody to start with.
Every child adores playing with magnets, yet most adults pay them no heed. Foolish, really, for one day they will become the very bedrock of our society.
Okay, so there we go. So that's what we need for tin droplets when they pop up. Could do advanced missile warfare, I suppose. Next level of torpedoes, and then after that we'll be working towards sort of guns or plasma or something to replace the torpedoes. So to make the guns work, I really need a better engine. That's what I'm thinking. Alien containment, end of the day cycle here. There we go.
We are ready to do some alien abductions of our own, Commander.
Alien abductions of our own, that's one way to describe it. Capture a live alien.
Here's what we found.
So we still know where Alpha 6 is. It's time they get arrested.
Ready for my mission.
Alpha 6, we have a 10% chance of success. We can crank that to 69.
Eyes on target.
I'm here.
Go do a... Yeah, you go investigate Alpha 6. They don't sneak away in the middle of us trying to arrest them.
Investigating target.
You
Ready
make
to go.
sure our arresting agent doesn't, you know... Shield target hab. Oh, I didn't realize it was also regions. And we want it on Nippon. Make
On
sure
guard.
he doesn't get murked by the alien in the middle of the arrest.
Lending my expertise.
Defending the VIP.
And we're gonna arrest ourselves an alien.
Surveillance complete.
So that was the surveillance, okay. And because it moved into Canada, we had like a 99% chance of catching it. Yeah,
Target secured.
It's been captured. It is impossible to describe the sensation of gazing upon a creature from another world with one's own eyes.
We've got a live one, Commander.
Operation was a success. Our captive team identified the target and fought a chaotic but ultimately successful engagement, ended with the inflicted targeted industries to disable the Hydra while avoiding its 3 major nerve/heart clusters. As a precaution against ferrotite exposure, we are quarantining 3 team members whose suits tore during the mission, but the capture operation was completed without fatalities. We are one step closer to our goal. The Hydra have been moved to a containment facility. It is still recovering from its injuries, but observers report they can already see signs of regeneration. Let us know once it regains consciousness. Conduct the Hydra language research when it becomes available. We have detained Zeta 4 Alpha 6 for interrogation. The Droplet, yes, we want to do that. We'll do that as soon as the armor
winning their
research is
hearts
done.
and minds.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
So at the end of the year, we'll have adamantine armor. A little bit after that, we'll be working Mystery Phobos. Mass explosion has been detected on Saturn Phobos, or Phobe. Scientists around the world are baffled as to why this explosion occurred, why it is assumed to be the work of mysterious aliens who have appeared in the air system. There is no human presence of Phobe for them to have attacked. The current leading theory is that the aliens have suffered some kind of industrial accident while constructing a base there, although this would indicate the power source is extremely volatile. Yep. But yeah, with that, I think with our captured alien, I think that is a good place to end the stream for the night and end this part. We're working on getting armor. This will be sort of our mainstay armor. The tin droplet will be our mainstay radiator. Well, at least for the designs that don't use exotics. And yeah, I think it's starting to come together. We might swap over to the atom bomb for dealing with alien warships. That still necessarily won't solve the penetration issues, which is one reason we may move on to coil guns or laser phaser combos. We did get rail cannons. Though to make that work, I'm probably going to need to get some rail batteries. We'll probably just skip it and go straight to coil guns. We'll see. And then tech tree wise, what do I need? Guns. They're going to be around the same level, I think, as the missiles. Coil guns. Supercapacitors. Okay, so we'll probably do supercapacitors next. Next research we can control of. Which will probably be advanced missile warfare, unless someone picks it for us. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, there will be a part, probably will be a part up tomorrow. I hopefully record it far enough ahead that I should have time to record the next one for you by tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, let me quickly pull up the schedule so I can share what I think the schedule is going to be. So tomorrow is going to be the continuation of Field of Glory Empires as Sparta in the Rise of Persia DLC. I think we're going to finish the war with Macedonia, and well, I suspect sometime during the stream we'll finish the war with Persia. We're already at war with Persia. they're going to take longer than Macedonia, because I think I'm going to be a bit more greedy with Persia than Macedonia, but I suspect we'll finish a war with them in that stream. Day after that will be XCOM. So much as we're doing XCOM here in Terraforming, or Terra Invicta, we're going to do XCOM and XCOM. I suppose, probably by this point, if you're watching this, it's not a spoiler, if you've been up to date on XCOM. XCOM, we've also basically just done what we just did, which is capture an alien. So we've captured an alien in both those games. And then the day after that will be the new game. I haven't exactly decided what it is. I've been thinking of maybe doing Old World, but I haven't really committed to it yet. And then after that will be, the day after that will be Terra Invicta. We'll be back to this. We'll go ahead and get those, get that diamondoid armor. We'll get those tin droplets. We'll start looking towards a next generation engine that will propel an MC3 ship. And probably on the MC3 ship, we'll either throw siege coilers and start slamming things with siege coilers, or we'll throw a mix of railguns and mix of rail cannons and batteries. Because that's how you can sort of simulate a siege coiler without having a siege coiler, depending on where we are in tech. And with that, we'll be able to be a little bit more aggressive, because we'll have fleets that don't have to go running home to pick up the bombs after every engagement. And then those fleets can also, because they don't have to constantly run home, have a lot more armor, because they don't have to run fast, right? They can take their sweet time getting to their target, blow the thing up, take their sweet time getting to the next target, blow the thing up. They won't be fast enough necessarily to engage the aliens, or won't necessarily be fast enough to defend, like, the orbits. But we'll still have advanced missiles, and that's probably what we'll use for orbital defense, whereas the next generation engines will probably propel the attack ships / the ones that defend, like, the space stations, the shipyards. And then probably at that point we'll be looking very quickly to go to Mercury. Mercury is a good place to get a bunch of mission control with the higher power efficiency out there. You basically go out there, use solar panels out there, and you can set up a lot of mission control. So we can send the mission control to the moon, which will then launch more ships, and then snowball. So we're getting closer to the place where I think we're going to snowball. We may get there in the next stream. We'll see. And if you're watching on Twitch, this is the last call to get any comments in. If you're watching on YouTube, I do stream this live to Twitch, and the username will call. And obviously, if you're watching this on Twitch and you want to watch any of the earlier parts, then because the VODs only stay up for 7 days, I stream or record it locally and upload it to YouTube, and the username will call 100. YouTube is a little bit better for the asynchronous commenting, so if you're not watching the stream live, feel free to comment on YouTube. I do respond to most of the comments that get put up. If for no other reason, there's usually like 1 or 2 a day, so it's not onerous at this point to respond to all of them. So yeah, with that, I hope everyone has been enjoying, and until next time, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.